Lars, and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. And today is a bit of a special edition of the Ramblings because I've brought my friend Imanuel from Holland. He's my whiskey buddy from Holland. Say hi to the viewers of the Ramblings.
Hi,
Manny.
viewers of the Ramblings. Well, this is Mark's Ramblings, really. So I'm just here to pour something rather nice. But we will tell you all about it later. For now, I will let Mark do his thing. And I'll enjoy this little gem right here.
Right, you may remember Manny. He was my buddy in the special bottlings for Save Lars Whisky, in which we celebrated. There was a liquid trilogy celebrating the restoration of that iconic Star Wars movie location, and that really was the trigger for Manny and I to to delve deeper into single malts and to continue bottling single malts that are not only nice to taste, but also to share with friends. So we started this new whiskey adventure. What's it called?
Mark and Manny's Malts.
Yes,
Triple M,
as you can see on the labels. Mark and Manny's Malts. Now, Mark and Manny's Malts is indeed a new whiskey adventure, and it will be single cask releases of single malt, but with a twist, because they will be very limited in number, won't they, Imanuel?
Yes, we will only bottle 50.
50, that's 50. That's it.
That's it. Once they're gone, they are gone.
So 50 bottles only. And we will be working with themes. Every year we'll have a theme. So for example, this year for 2016-2017, we will be working with the animals. That will be our team, animals. And we have our inaugural release right here. 50 bottles of the first one. And the first one is the ape. You see, I had my buddy in mind when I designed the label. So the ape is the first one. And it is a young, powerful and feisty. I'm just dreading a smack in the face from my buddy here. It is a young and feisty Craigellachie, a Craigellachie 2008. It is bottled at a cask strength and it is matured on a sherry cask.
And it's awesome. Trust us. It's really, really good. It's cask strength. It has a bit of a bite. It can handle water if you add it, but I prefer it just like it is, neat.
Let me first tell you a little bit about Craigellachie, the distillery. It is a Speyside distillery, and Craigellachie was founded in, if I'm not mistaken, that was 1891, and it is located there, where in the Speyside, where the rivers Fiddick and Spey come together, because as you know, to produce single malt, you need a lot of clear water, a lot of water. Water is very important to produce single malts. But Craigellachie is not a craft distillery. Oh no, it is a huge factory. They actually have an output of 4 million litres per year. That's 4 million litres. That's quite a bit.
Yeah, but it's for blends.
True.
It's not.
True. You may think Craigellachie, I haven't heard of that before, and that's not too surprising because Craigellachie is not that well known as a single malt. Like Manny said, they produce primarily for the blending industry. For example, Craigellachie is a fingerprint malt in White Horse, in Dewars. So the lion's share of what they produce goes to the blending industry. But recently, the owners have recently re-released Craigellachie as a single malt in their new range called The Last Great Malts. They've got the Craigellachie in there, but also the Altmore, Royal Bracla, indeed. There's also the Deveron, which is actually made in Macduff. But also there's one more, Aberfeldy. There you have it. So 5 malts that were not really popular as single malts have now been relaunched, but we already knew that Craigellachie can indeed be quite a fantastic dram. So what we have here is a cask that we rescued from a blending destiny, let us put it that way. So again, only 50 bottles. It is sherry cask matured, and it is bottled at a cask strength of 56.8% ABV. So that's bang for your buck. Like Manny said, it can take a drop of water. But enough already with the lecture. Let's get to tasting the damn stuff. So it's got this beautiful golden sheen with thick legs coming down. So this is a promise of a huge viscosity, a serious body. On the nose, what do you think, Manny?
Fruity.
Absolutely.
First thing that comes to mind is fruit.
It's very fresh and fruity.
There's a little bit of zestiness.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that's a word.
It is. I get mostly agrums. I get mostly citrusy notes, like I get some lemon and some grapefruit in here.
Yeah. The sweetness, a bit of honey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I get some sweet and sour apples in there. You know, the dark green apples. The what are they called?
I don't know. Granny Smith.
Exactly, Granny Smith apples.
That's the
That's
one.
what I'm getting
Yeah.
here. Also some white bread, but it is quite summery in a whole. This is summer in your glass. On the palate then. Mouth coating. Creamy.
Yeah. But with a little bite,
Absolutely, it's quite spicy.
but not too sharp. It pronounces itself as a bit peppery without the sharpness, if you know what I mean.
I also get some ginger, a bit of pepper, like you said, and some ginger, just a touch of oak.
Yeah,
Not too much.
And the apples, and then the fruitiness.
The white fruit is there.
Comes
Absolutely.
back.
Yeah, in full force.
The grapefruit, namely.
So on the palate, it is a nice continuation of what you get on the nose. It fulfills the promise of the nose completely. In my opinion, this is very creamy and mouth coating, and again, nice mouthfeel, very creamy. This is a fulfilling, soothing dram, I should say.
Yeah.
On the finish then. The finish as well. It's not that very long.
No.
It's medium, maybe even a bit short to medium, but nevertheless, it's on more of the same. So this is quite. It's quite a complete single malt in my opinion. It's got everything that you would like from a single malt. It's got punch.
Yeah.
It's quite feisty, quite spicy and feisty, but not really a bite. There is enough of the creaminess and the honey to soften things up, which makes it really very soothing dram. This is really something to sip with friends.
Yeah, it's not a really complex whiskey, but it has enough layers.
Absolutely.
For taste and smell, and
Absolutely.
I enjoy it. It's really, really, really nice.
It's got a nice depth, despite the fact that it's actually a quite young whiskey.
Yeah.
It was distilled in 2008 only, so it's only 6 years old. It's quite complete and quite a nice depth for a six-year-old single malt.
Yeah, I think that this is proof that whiskey doesn't have to be old to be good.
No, absolutely right.
I think this proves it.
Yeah. Now we tried it before with water, like Manny said, it does take water well. It's what we call a swimmer, and I have to say that makes it bang for your buck because it can take quite a bit of water, and if you add water, it becomes quite quaffable and rather elegant, even more so than neat. But we do like our whiskey neat because of the.
Yeah, but if the punch is a little bit too much, add some water, and you take away the edges.
Exactly.
And some other subtle flavors return in place.
Agreed. Yeah.
Enjoy
And
it as you wish.
if you add too much water, don't panic. Add more whiskey. Now, that's our idea of this single malt. It's our inaugural release, our first release, and you may expect more releases. We are already looking for a second release. We are already scouting for a new cask to bottle. Again, it will be limited to 50 bottles only. Mark and Manny's malts, our new whiskey adventure. We hope you will enjoy it. I have to be honest, this sold out in 2 days. But if you are interested, check out our website. It's www.malts.com. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, that's where you have to go look, because our second release will be announced very shortly. I hope you will enjoy these releases that Manny and I will be launching. The next one will be again in the Animal series, and we're aiming for 4 releases per season, so something to look out for. We hope you enjoyed this Whiskey Rambling, and we hope to see you again at one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Bye-bye.
Bye.